Man, am I ever tired. I feel good, and I'm happy with what I achieved. It was well worth it for me to spend so much computing power getting the Land Rover ready in the rush of a time that I did. And air quotes on ready, it still needs so much work. Like, the brakes need to be sorted out. They're locking up, so I don't know why. The fuel pump is bunged up and needs to be taken apart and cleaned or replaced. I still have to put the fenders on. I still have to do up a bunch of bolts. I need to put some weight in the vehicle and do up the leaf spring bolts. You want to have it on like ride height a little bit with some weight on it so the bushings aren't like distorted when the weight goes on it and the things settle. What else? There's obviously a bunch of like little bits of wiring that needs to get sorted out and put away and connected with the headlights and such. There is I'm going to go over the U-bolts again and just like with like a torque wrench or something and just make sure they're all like equally done up. There's so much work to be done, but honestly I've been just non-stop with the Land Rover, and it's not making me any money, and I need to spend some time on my eBay work, because the month that I've been working on this Land Rover non-stop I've seen a decline in my eBay sales because of my lack of putting out offers, and also just like not putting new stuff up all the time really affects the eBay algorithm and how many people see your items as opposed to seeing someone else's item and buys their thing. So anyways, that's besides the point, isn't it, Cole? I need to get back to that. But my Land Rover is... I always show you down the yard. I can see it fine. In the videos, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Anyway, my Land Rover's sitting in the middle of the yard, and I'd like it to be put away underneath the tarped building that I have to work on it. And I realized I left a lot of you hanging yesterday with my video royally sucking. There wasn't a lot of actual Land Rover driving. I didn't really drive it all that much. I drove it from down at the bottom of the yard to where it's parked now, and you'll see in a moment here. And my freaking GoPro died like just as I was getting it actually running, and combination of things led to us doing what we did with short little clip it. And I wanted to get the video, you know, edited and posted. It's a real short video, but I wanted to get it edited and posted on that day, so there was no, oh, Wilfred's not being truthful, he didn't actually get it put together for that day. So we're not having any of that. I posted the video on the Land Rover's birthday. It was running and driving. Now I have rigged up another little fuel pump to bypass the one that we're going to be using, or whatever, the one that's bunged up, and I'm going to move it into the tarp building, and I'm going to show you me doing that. temporary fuel pump. I'll just go ahead and unplug and switch things off. It's a little heavier with all the stuff on it. Yeah, eh? Yeah. It'll be extra nice when it's... Oh, he's gone. Okay. There was water contaminating the gearbox oil. I drained what was initially in there, and I put some gear oil that I had in while I went to town and got the proper stuff. But let's let that do that for a while. Okay, so yesterday I cleaned up a bunch of the mess that was scattered about the yard. With me working on the Land Rovers and such, and today I'm going to probably not finish, but do a whole bunch more cleaning up, and then after that I'm going to head into the shop and take some pictures of motorcycle parts for eBay. Yeah. General area clearly needs to be organized. There's too much stuff going on there. These are good. Land Rover stuff. And that's only the beginning. This is supposed to be my eBay workstation, but old Land Rover workstation. Sort it out. Hiya, and good morning. Here we have a CB 750 Honda cylinder bank. I've got a customer asking about the fins, if there's any damage to them, which there is one small damage. And then they're also wanting to know the bore size. So I'm going to measure that for them. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so here's something fun. I just wanted to do a double check with the fins to make sure I didn't miss any damages, because this is the only one I saw. And then I didn't want, you know, to falsify my statement to the customer. And then I noticed this fin here is quite bent. So what did Silly Beaufort do but get a screwdriver and see if he could bend it back? And can you see that? Okay. It's cracked from here all the way up to about a 1/4 inch from right there. Oh, yeah, there it is. So I had to do that after I shouldn't have messed with it with a screwdriver to begin with, because the customer may have known how to fix that. That may have not have been an issue, but I think this will be. So I'll take a picture of that. Yes, go on.
I don't even know that this is going to work.
Oh,
I don't even know how to
sure,
get
if you're
this off.
enthusiastic enough.
Yeah.
The hammer excited me. Oh, now you got it.
I don't know what's going to work. My hands aren't that enthusiastic, to be honest. I was going to ask you.
Here. Here. We can trade then.
I'm thinking about coming off. I loosened it. Use your brute strength, Wilfred.
Boot strength?
Brute, come on, you brute.
I need them boots.
Not your boot, your brute. Oh.
Gotta make sure when it pops off, I don't get it in the
There
tooth.
you got her, E.
Yeah.
Oh, but thanks. I loosened it for you.
Yeah. I can't hear out of my right ear. No, I just can't hear out of it. So I got another motorcycle taken apart and pictures taken of it for the eBays.
Yeah.
And now I'm working on the Triumph with my dad, as you can see. And I'm going to make a bracket for the coil, which I'll show you when it's done.
Find rusty enough metal? I'm just joking with you. I'm just not trying to be.
It's only rusty on the outside. This bit. See, look! Eh?
It looks heavily pitted.
That's what I used to restore my Land Rover, and you complimented that, so. I'll just buzz it off. Should I use a different piece of metal? You got me all self-conscious about this metal. It should be recycled now. Back to using this piece. Okay. Do you want to make a bracket for the, what do you call it? Well, can you make a little cardboard template?
I don't know how you want to do it.
It doesn't really matter. Take this off and fucking position it in the general area and make a little cardboard triangle of whatever orientation, and find where those holes need to be and where this hole needs to be.
So this bolt, the stud of this thing will end up over here where it misses.
Oh, decent.
So you got to figure out where those holes are.
Right. Well, can you bring it towards me? It's not touching. It's still like clearing well enough, and
Yep.
for a nut too.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just guesstimate, and then I'll make a hole, and then measure the other one.
Made? You don't think it's good for in there?
Oh, for that, I'm sure that'll be fine, yeah. Voila, and ta-da. Mounted coil. Not a lot of room in there, but there's enough. We'll see about, you know, if the coil overheats or not. That's another thing, but maybe not. Just gotta go faster. Alright, I just turned that to that using these. And now I'm gonna make this more better and drill 3 holes in it. Alright, here we've got it. More flat like, more round. No sharp edges. And 3 center punch marks. I'm going to drill a hole. Ooh, brushed aluminum finish. Pretty. There's the back side. Won't see that so much. You won't really see this one so much either. There you have it. A horn that doesn't hit anything. Killer. I think next thing is a chain. But that's it for today, because I'm going to go and make chimichangas. First I have to learn how to do like burrito stuffing. Or not burrito, baked potato. Until tomorrow.